If you have an art business or a clothing brand or just some project that you've been working on either internally or externally, and that project has stopped or that business has stopped or it's been killed or put into homeostasis, if you will, it's never too late to go back and give it the love and the life that it truly deserves. And that's what I'm doing today. Today I am revitalizing my art business with real passion and love. Hi guys, welcome back to another video. If you're new here, my name is Keyshawn, and if not, welcome back. So in this video, like I just said in the intro, I'm going to be basically revitalizing Chasmic Desist. And even though it's a clothing brand, every clothing brand is technically an art business, but this is an art business to me because I'm drawing all of these designs, and eventually I'll be painting them and doing watercolors and whatnot. But in today's video, I'm going to go over a few things, and I have my trusty dry erase board, if I can pick it up off the ground. So today, we're going to go over a few main things. Going to go over brand updates. I'm going to give you some examples of the clothes that I already have, including this. I already have this hat on, this hoodie, and these joggers on. These are a little tight, so my legs got a little too swole, but this is one of the pair of the joggers that I have. And I'm going to be explaining the giveaways. So just a quick rundown of everything. As for the brand updates, I'm going to be talking about the website, photo shoots here, commercials, and poetry videos. Then I'll move on to the clothes. In particular, I'll show some of the sample products that I have, and I'll also explain the shipping process and the prices that will be up on the website when it is dropped. And the last thing I'll talk about are the giveaways, and I'll briefly explain the rules, and then I will show you a surprise sneak peek of something for a particular giveaway that's coming up when the website drops. But it is a sneak peek, and I will be saving that for the end of the video, so be sure to stay tuned. So now, as for the brand updates, the website, I'm planning on having the website done in this month. I'm planning to have the website up and running this month. So with that in mind, I have to already have my mood board set up. And if you don't know what a mood board is, just go, find some YouTube videos to talk about it. But my mood board is done. I've already set up some illustrations for the website that's required, but I still have to draw some things by hand, and I'm going to be in everything it's all necessary. The website that's up right now, even though it says down for maintenance, it's going to look, some aspects are going to be similar, but most of it's going to be vastly different, and I'm super excited about it, and I can't wait to show you guys. And in order for that to happen, I have to draw a lot of these things, whether it be by graphite, colored pencils, painting, watercolors, pastels, or charcoal. So I have to get some of those materials, and I will be videoing those processes, like me drawing all of those things out and painting and doing whatever with it. But those videos will drop after the website comes out, so as to not spoil anything. And the next thing is the photo shoots. So the photo shoots, I have set up this little photo shoot area, but there's a few things I need to be fixed with this little area. One, I hate this sheet. This sheet fucking sucks. This sheet is horrible. The wrinkles are so hard to get out. So I ordered a different white background from, forget the brand name. I'll put it up in here later, but I ordered a new one, and I have to get a new steamer to get a lot of the wrinkles out, because the steamer that I have now I got it from Walmart a while ago, and it's not that good. So I have to fix it. So I'll be doing some photo shoots today with this backdrop, like what I can, but with some of the merchandise here. I'll talk about that a little bit later. Like I said, And what else? And I'll also be including some photos with a black backdrop, and there will be, with the actual Trust Issues design, there will be actual photo shoots in indoors and outdoors, and I will be videoing and showing behind the scenes content for that when the website comes out. And obviously, the commercials and whatnot will be filmed either in here or outside or wherever I see fit. And the music is gonna be interesting. I have a particular sound in mind, a particular music artist in mind, but because of copyright reasons, I'm gonna have to find an alternate free option, because I'm not gonna contact a music artist that wants me to pay them. I can't do that right now. It's not feasible for me. So that's just out the window. And what else is next? Oh yeah, the poetry video. So in one of my previous videos, my first video, I'll put it up here somewhere. I said that there will be little videos about the designs in terms of the poetry. And I did give an example for the Trust Issues design poem, like a brief text excerpt from it. And the Developing Trust Issues video here, I'll put it up here. So you can go ahead and watch that if you want to get a sneak peek of the poem. But for each design, I'm going to be having a poetry video. I'll be sitting here in this little setup, but with a better backdrop and cleaner lighting. And I'm going to make it very dramatic, but also very real, very personable. That way you really get the true grasp of everything. And in each poem, like I said in the Developing Trust Issue video, it's not going to be just straight through. It's going to be an actual poem when you have to figure out its meaning. And maybe this is just a thought process. If anybody is able to figure out its meaning, maybe you guys will get like a discount code or something. And it won't last very long. I'm not going to give out discount codes forever, but it'll expire within maybe a week or so to force you to buy my stuff faster. What else? Yeah, so I guess for the websites, all my photo shoots will be up there, as well as the commercials and the poetry videos. But all those videos as well will also be on YouTube. So I'll have a little playlist for everyone to look at and see all that stuff. And this is really good progress because, for the longest time, I didn't want to show my face or be on YouTube or whatever. I wasn't even thinking about that, but because and to be quite frank, I didn't want to put actual care and love into it. And I'm doing that right now. And I've been trying to set up this video for weeks. I've been doing research. I've been typing up documents. I have been doing a lot of stuff to prepare for this video. So I'm actually putting a lot of passion and love, and I'm really excited for you guys to see the end product with the website and the actual photo shoots themselves. So the clothes, I'm going to show you guys some samples. I already have some samples here. So I'm not going to show all the samples that I have. I have more samples tucked away, but I'm going to be selling beanies. And previously, when I did have beanies on the old website, they had the full logo on here, but it didn't turn out right. So each beanie or hat or whatever, it's gonna have just the design itself, but with a particular color that represents the light and dark side of it. So for example, this is the Chasmic Desist logo, and I'll put this back here for aesthetic purposes. Perfect. So for each design, including the logo, for every hat, there's going to be two colorways. There's going to be the dark side colorway, which for Trust Issues is going to be red, and the light side colorway for Trust Issues is going to be pink. So for the red design, the negative aspect of Trust Issues, and this won't be for every hat, it'll just be for the these baseball caps, these twill caps, and I will have some snapbacks as well. But on each of the twill caps and snapbacks, I will be having, I don't know if you can see this, so I'll put it close to the camera. There will be words on the side briefly describing the meaning of it. And for the red one, it says blame me on the outside of it. And the meaning of blame me is, let me make sure I don't butcher this. For trust issues, if you don't trust in yourself, you're blaming either all your problems on others or your own heart, as if you can't trust yourself to give out real love, or you can't trust others to give out real love. So you're putting the blame on others for your inability to let your heart heal, when in reality, you're supposed to love yourself more and nurture yourself more and heal yourself more. So that way, you develop that protective cocoon that thwarts off all the outside negativity, but also gives you time to nurture and heal yourself. That way, you're not blaming everybody else for your own problems, and you're cutting yourself some slack. You're not blaming yourself too much for your own problems. Cut yourself some slack. All right, and that's where, this colorway comes in. So this one is pink, and on the side, it says, love me. So with that one, like I just said, you have to really love yourself. Cut yourself some slack. You can't put all your problems on everybody else. Now, I'm not saying that people don't cause problems, give you problems, because that's definitely true. But I'm saying that a lot of those things affect you because you let them. So, and like I said in the previous video, and I'll clip it up here, you have to love yourself enough to dismiss all of those things and give yourself enough respect to believe that those things are not true. Now, but if they are true, be honest with yourself. Be honest with yourself. If people are saying negative things about you and they are true, be honest. But if they're not true, give yourself a little bit more love to know that what they say doesn't matter. All right, so those are those two things. So, and for the Chasmic Desist logo itself, there will be some words on it as well. But I'm not going to get into those. Those are going to be for you guys to figure out when it comes out, to discuss their meanings. And whenever their meanings comes out, I will talk about it. Also, there's going to be socks again. So I have these socks here. So I'm going to put it up here so you can see. So like I said before, there's going to be different colors. That's the Blame Me colorway. And this is the Love Me colorway for trust issues. And this one's really cool. I'm excited. I like this one a lot. This is a heavyweight t-shirt. So on the front, obviously there will be the logo, but on the back, there's the trust issues design. So this one is really cool. So I went inside of my drop shipping vendor and I use Printful, by the way. So for the final design, this design is going to be a little bit bigger, just to accentuate its impact, its meaning. I really wanted people to look at it and see it. And although this size is cool, I just want a little bit more oomph to it. If you know what I'm saying, like I really wanted to hit real hard, so I'm gonna do that. So those are all the samples that I have to show you. Like I said before, I have more samples, and I'm really excited to, for you guys to see everything. And the way the clothes are gonna work for the website, just so everyone has, a visual example of what everything looks like on people. I will not put up certain products on the website until I have done photo shoots and video and commercials and video shoots for those products. Like I said, if I have bucket hats, which I will have, if I haven't done a photo shoot for the bucket hat or commercial for the bucket hat, it won't be on the website yet, because I want people to actually see it worn, just to give people the trust that the quality is there. Like I'll make like I said, a commercial, do a photo shoot so you can see all the details in it, to make sure that you guys see what I'm saying. Because on the website, there will be some models for, you know, men's and women's in particular, but for unisex clothing apparel, like this hoodie, there's not going to be a model for it, because there's the way that you build up a website and you want to show different models, especially with my vendor. There's too many pictures, especially if you have colorways and whatnot. So if I just stick with the unisex, I can put, you know, enough data onto the website to not make it load slow. Like I want the website to look cool, I want to be functional, but I want it to be efficient. So any products that I have done photo shoots and commercials for will be on the website. But if they are not on the website, it is not because they don't exist, it is because I have not given them the proper respect and love to provide them with, you know, photos and videos for you guys to see and to just for yourselves whether or not you want it. And I'm pretty sure you'll want most of the things I have to offer. Maybe not all of it, but most of the things. And now, oh yes, the shipping process and the prices. So I'll give an example for the shipping process. So if I'll put the website will have its own shipping policies that I've extracted from Printful, because as a drop shipping business, my delivery process is very largely dependent on them, excluding, you know, giveaways, and I'll talk about that a little bit shortly. Oh, also, if you gotten this far in the video, be sure to comment. Tell me what you think about what I'm saying so far, what I've shown you so far. But typically, as of right now, it takes around 2 to 7 business days to process everything, and then after that, it'll be shipped out to delivery. Now, it's also dependent on the product, like all over print stuff or more higher end stuff. It's just more higher quality material goods will take a little bit longer to process and deliver to you. So I will be updating that accordingly. Now, as for the prices, now I spent a long time figuring out these prices. So I'll use this heavyweight t-shirt, for example, and I'll put the prices on the screen as a comparison. Excuse me. So everything with just the logo on it will be as cheap as possible. My profit margins for the logo, for the products with just the logo on it, are about 10 to 15% profit margins. And that is because I hate when brands charge out the ass for a product with just their logo on it. If it has their logo on it and they're charging $45 for a t-shirt, and the t-shirt is made out of, what is it made out of? Cotton, or like a really cheap material, and it's like $45 or $50, and it's just their stupid logo on it. I'm not, I love you guys enough, and I have so much respect for you and myself to not do that to you. So I think for heavyweight t-shirts, because of the type of material with just the logo, I think I'll just put it up on the screen, but I remember the classic t-shirts. Oh yeah, the heavyweight t-shirts are $29, and the classic t-shirts with just the logo are $26. Now for the actual, when I incorporate the design on the shirt, let me preface this before I say the prices, let me preface this. For each design, I do not do anything on the computer. Everything is drawn by hand. I sketch everything out. I shade everything out for hours. Sometimes it takes me a couple of days to figure out the process and do some more research on how things should be colored properly. But I have put I put a lot of hours into these designs, so the prices will reflect that. Now, I'm not gonna be pushing 50 to 75% profit margins, no. So every time there's the actual design on the product, excluding like, let's say stickers or socks or whatever, like these socks, some of these, sometimes the socks cost more than the shirts, and that's because of the material. So but my profit margins for the socks, I'm not gonna charge that much. It'll be like 15% or 10. But for any product with the actual design, like uppers, like any upper accessory, any tops, depending on the price that I see for the vendor, my profit margins will be between 20 to 25%. And that is because I'm putting a lot of work into these designs. But also, another thing that I would like to remind you guys of, a percentage of my profits will always go to charities, whether like mental health or cancer research or homeless people or whatever charity that I see fit for that particular month or whatever, that I feel will help the most people or really be impactful to a lot of people. So that's where these prices come in. So I'll put the two prices for the logo only and the logo plus the design for this particular product up on the screen so you can compare and judge it for yourselves. But I'll be quite frank with you, I'm pretty set on these prices for now, and until I reach a certain point where I can negotiate better with the vendor or get lower prices for these products, these prices will remain the same until I'm able to do so. But when I do lower the when I do lower the prices, because they're not going to stay the same forever, when I do lower them, the profit margins will still be the same, but it'll be lower in price, if that makes any sense. And the profit margins are also calculating shipping. I'm not going to charge you guys shipping for now. Because of my trademark for Chasmic Desist, I am only going to be able to ship to people in the US. I cannot, for this time being, it's not permanent, but for the time being, I am unable to ship things outside of the US. So right now, Chasmic Desist is strictly a US customer brand until I reach a certain point. It will remain that way, and after the fact, I'll expand that process. So luckily for you guys, all these shipping prices have also been calculated with all my shipping costs that I am incurring. I'm not charging you guys any shipping, so shipping will be free. That is included. The shipping cost is eating into my profit. I'm not charging you guys that. I'm taking in that charge. Now, if I was dealing with more expensive luxury stuff, then that might be a different story. So yeah, that's that. But you guys will still be paying taxes. I'm not taking that off. So just to review, these are all the samples here that I have to show you, like socks and the beanie and this heavyweight tee. As for the prices, the logo products, logo only, will be the cheapest versions, whereas the ones with the designs will obviously be the more expensive versions. And I'm not budging on those prices. I put a lot of work into these, I'll put a lot of work into this design in particular, and I will put a lot of work into other designs. And I will say, the more intricate the design, the more time I put into it, the more expensive the product will be. And that is not to slight you guys or to stiff you, but it is a matter of respect for myself as an artist. And I'm sure that for every artist, if you made it this far to this video, do not shorthand yourself. If you know how much your art is worth, put that price on it. Don't disrespect yourself and all the effort that you put in with shorthanding yourself. And this is not just for artists as well. I mean, let me be clear. This is for anybody putting effort into anything. If you know how much worth your shit is, make sure that people pay it, whether it's for your job or you're getting a grade or whatever. If you're putting in a lot of effort and it shows and people try to shorthand you, do not accept that shorthand. Now, there are various circumstances where it may be more reasonable to accept that shorthand to, let's say, if it leads to an even better opportunity or even better circumstances for yourself or for your family or for whoever. But in general, don't shorthand yourself. Now, don't be greedy, right? I am very willing to decrease the prices when it is shown that they should be decreased. But for the most part, you know, these are really what I feel my stuff is worth. And I'm very confident that the prices are going to be very fair and you guys will, you know, believe me. And if you can't afford some of these things, that's okay. There's no reason to fret. I will be, you know, giving sales and discounts and giveaways and whatnot. So you can obviously wait for those as you see fit, or you can just join me on this YouTube journey, this YouTube channel. This is free. And I'm more than happy to accept you as part of this community, whether it be now on the website when I'm going to be including a blog there, or on this YouTube channel or Instagram. I'm more than happy to include you while you welcome me on this journey. So with that, the last thing I will talk about are the giveaways. Woo-hoo-hoo. Okay, so for the giveaways. Now, like I said before, all of my shipping and delivery process is going to be handled by, you know, Printful. Obviously, I'll get my own custom packaging. It's not as custom as I want it to be. But when it comes to giveaways, there are some caveats. Now, for giveaways in particular, what'll happen is I will launch a promotion on the website and then on all social media platforms. Let's say for like a hat or something, there'll be a commercial and there'll be a chance for you to enter the giveaway. And each way to enter will be a little bit different, but every entry will be put into a pool, and from that pool, 2 to 3 winners will be randomly selected. Now, you can only enter the same giveaway once, so you can't keep putting your name back there. It's not going to increase your chances. I'll just ignore it. And once you enter the giveaway, and if you are selected, you will be sent a form and the form will be asking you, will tell you that I'll send you a message or an email saying that you won the giveaway and whether or not you accept the winnings. Now, nobody's required to accept their gift. And obviously, if you are unable to accept it and whether or not you choose to accept it, that is a different story. And I'll outline all the details of the giveaway process on the website. But if you do win and you do accept it, what you'll get is a form, and all it'll ask for you are for your shipping address and the like all your sizes, like your shoe size for like socks, or the size of your head for, let's say if this is a fitted cap, you know, there'll be a certain size for that, or a snapback or whatever, or a shirt. So you'll be getting a form for that, and then everything will be put. I'll ship everything to myself so I can package everything into one of these little boxes here. Now, I don't know if you remember that from these boxes from rebuilding the website, but I put some stickers on here. So each box will contain, you know, a black rose on the inside, along with some good packaging material. And I will also be including some, I'll keep it right here. I'll also be including, you know, stickers and a discount code, which reminds me, for each giveaway, when you enter each entry, whether you win or not, will be receiving a 20% off discount code that is active until the giveaway ends. So each giveaway will last around 2 to 4 weeks. So but consider this a 2 to 4 week Black Friday, if you will. So every giveaway is not gonna happen each month. I'll be selecting certain months so I can actually earn money for my business. But that 20% discount code is not one-time use. You can use it however many times you want at the end of checkout. So the 20% discount code, like many of my codes that I will be offering, applies to every item in the checkout, not just the full thing. And I feel like that's more than fair, you know. It's always nice to have discounts for each item, so I want to give you guys that opportunity. So those codes will be active for the entire promotion until it ends. When it ends, those discount codes are gone. You can't use them again. So with that, the last thing. Now, if you made it this far into the video, give yourself a round of applause, because you guys are going to be the only ones to see this, unless I make it into a short, which I might. I'll make it into a little clip. But I'm really excited about this. Now, the sneak peek has nothing to do with mental health, to be quite honest with you, but it is something it represents something very close to me, something that's a big part of my personality and the way that I go about life. And if you know me, you might have a clue as to what it is. And if you don't know me, you're about to be surprised. So with that, let's begin the show.
Took a deal, sign another deal, post up in the hills on the real, headed for a mill, travel with me still, getting kills, all this pop appeal, got these pop stars try popping in, and they getting pop for real. I ain't tryna build, I was tryna lead a mill, getting to it, before I hopped up off the block, I was still going through it, friends doing pills, and came faster than it should've. I was Buddy Hill, shooting at a pace soon as I pull up, dropping buckets, hey, yeah, like it's nothing. In the kitchen chopping onions, yeah. Tears falling down, underdog is finally overcoming, cause I'm dropping buckets, hey, yeah. Like it's nothing, hey. Earn my respect and burn a budget.